Hi, welcome to my channel, Danette Gets Creative. I'm Danette, and welcome to Thrifty Thursday Shares. If you watched my video last week, I shared with you some material that I got at a thrift store, and I was able to make 2 journals from it. This week I'm going to make a bucket hat. I searched online for free bucket hat patterns. There's lots of them. This particular one I make is actually a child size hat, and I do end up making a second hat as well. But for this video, you're going to see me use this child size hat. So if you remember, this is the fabric that I showed in a previous video. Got all of this for $8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this material, and I'm going to start with the top of the hat, and I'm going to put down fabrics. I watch these videos over and over again, and I realize how I might be a little bit too picky when it comes to putting down my fabrics. So some of these videos might seem a little bit long, and feel free to fast forward through them. But what you're going to see is I'm going to lay down the materials for this part of the hat. I'm going to do a running stitch with just a cotton, pink cotton, to stick them all down, to hold them all down. Then you'll see me do another little part where I pick all the fabrics for the sides of the hat. And then what I do later on is I grab some embroidery thread, and I end up going down the seams where all the fabrics match and where they all meet, and I end up doing I think it's called the fly stitch. I always confuse the fly stitch with the feather stitch, but when I get there you'll see what I mean. I do that on all the seams where all the 2 materials meet, and I end up going back in because I'm making this hat for a very special person in my life. My sister-in-law has been battling a very big battle with cancer, and this hat is for her. So you'll see that what I end up doing is making some decorative branches and flowers, and I also actually embroider words on as well. I put out a short little video last week just showing the finished hat, and then this week, as you can see, is more of a tutorial on how to make the bucket hat. So go online if you're interested and just search for free bucket hat patterns. Make sure, the one mistake I did make is that when I printed my pattern, I did not, for whatever reason, have my printer setting at 100%. So it printed the hat too small. So I had to go back in and print it proper size. So just make sure if you are printing that you do have 100% selected so that you get the proper size of the hat. Super simple. So what I do is I make one hat like you're seeing, with the slow stitched patches of color, and then I use a different material and I make a second hat so that I end up lining the hat, and I'll show you that later. You'll see that in the video, that towards the end, after all the slow stitching is done and all the decorative embroidery is done, I create a second hat in which I join the 2 together. So sit back, relax, grab a stitching project, or just watch. And again, some of this might be a little boring, so feel free to fast forward because I am very particular in the colors that I'm choosing here. And enjoy the process, have fun with it. Thanks for watching. If you're interested, again, I'll have another Thursday Thrifty Share next week. I actually have 2 more projects that I'm working on using this fabric. So hopefully you're lucky enough to get a good score, or you've got something fun in your stash and you want to make a hat just like this. So again, thanks for watching. Check out the next 2 videos next Thursday and the following Thursday where I use more of these scraps. Have fun making bucket hats. Take care. Bye.